Okay, so I'm making this video to prove a point, as well as a teaching aid for my viewers. Now, I want to make it perfectly clear that I don't have to prove this, but if I take and upload a video on my channel about a warning for an experience, personal experience that I had with a mod, and that I'm certain that a mod caused it, I don't upload stuff like that unless I am certain. If I think in any way that it could have been something that I did, that I would somehow be misleading, I would not upload it because I do not mislead my viewers. I don't always get my information correct, but I don't mislead them. I also want to make it perfectly clear that I was never accused of that, but it is the way that I take it. So I'm going to choose to call you Moore's Umbra since that is the name that you uploaded the mod under your various names. And for your comment that there's nothing wrong with the mod, that it had to be something, on my end, either because of installing and uninstalling the mod mid playthrough, because I never deleted it, I only disabled it to run a test, something I've done with countless mods through the years and never had this issue, but that it had to be something on that end, and that the fact that then I, traced it back to this mod, it's not the mod. I want to prove a point that it is. And first, I'm going to load up to show my character. As you can see, the level is 450 here on the load bar. But this is my original character on his original saves. This is the character that this morning was corrupted and was not able to be recovered, and through my testing and my fix, I was able to save him. This is Aragorn. This is mods, as you can see, currently active. Here he is, you can see level 450. That's because I keep having to revert my mod from testing and showcasing mods for my viewers when I have issues with them. You'll see the name is misspelled because back then when I spelled his name, I goofed. He was supposed to be named after the character from Lord of the Rings, and it has an R in it. So I want to make it perfectly clear. Here is the items that you often will see that I have in my inventory when I scroll through my menus in a showcase, my magic. I want to make it perfectly clear that this is the same character, the one that was corrupted. This is not a recreation of him. I cannot do that in a few hours and at this level. This is him. This is the character that every one of his saves, because of the mod being disabled, was corrupted and I was not able to play as. And that through my testing to find the cause of the corruption, and then enabling the mod, which is the only way I'm able to play now, the mod has to be enabled. If the mod is disabled, my saves are corrupt. If it's enabled, I can load. I want to prove that it's not something I did on my end. And I also want to prove and make a point to my viewers. I don't know, it's the same thing I said in the video that I uploaded, that you'll have the same experience. This is only my personal experience with it. But if I'm in the wrong and there's nothing wrong with the mod and it is caused by me enabling or disabling a mod mid-playthrough, a mid-playthrough that is years in the making, mid-playthrough with a character that, yes, I am attached to, I will take those videos down and I will publicly apologize. However, if me enabling and disabling a mod mid-playthrough was the cause of it, one single mod, and the mod wasn't at fault, it was what I did, then what do you think will happen when I do the unthinkable and disable every single one of my mods, with the exception of that one, 149 of 150 mods, and try to continue a playthrough? Then what are the chances at least one of those mods that I have in my load order and that I do trust and that I know are safe, what are the chances that I'll get save corruption again? And I want to make it perfectly clear to my viewers, don't ever do what I'm doing. I take precautions. It's the only thing that's allowed me through all the shit that's been in Skyrim through the years, especially during the disasters of patch 120 and 121, to be able to keep this character, including what happened today and the fact that I do know what I'm doing, that I was able to recover him where other people have lost their characters multiple times to massive save corruption. So don't try to recreate what I'm doing here, but I do want to teach you also and show you firsthand what Cyan49 and other mod authors warn about what happens if you uninstall a mod in the incorrect manner, how it can become baked into your save file. I'm definitely not going to allow the game to save after this, and I've taken extra precautions. I've changed up how I do my saves from now on, but it is now dependent completely on the other mod. So here you can see I have 149 of 150 creations active. The only one that is not active, I'm going to show you, and was not active at that time either because I had disabled it after Christmas, is this right here. This added Christmas trees into the game. I did it for the children because I'm that damn goofy. So for Oregon's kids, so that they could have Christmas trees. At any rate, I'm going to disable all these creations. So I'm going to disable all this shit right here. You'll see now, 0 of 150. However, I must activate this right here. If I do not have this active, if this is not in my load order, my saves will not load. They will be corrupt. So I have to have that active. But I want to make it perfectly clear. Everything else from the unofficial patch, which is the very first mod that I ever had in all the years, on down, all of this is off. So if it is on me and the mod isn't at fault at all because I disabled it mid-playthrough to test something, then what is going to happen when I do this? This is definitely going to cause some issues, and I'm going to show you what. I'm using it as a teaching aid because you're going to see some effects that are baked into my save file because I'm uninstalling these in an incorrect manner, which again, mod authors like Cyan49 warn not to do. Mod authors also, like Be Very Very often, always do state, don't install mods mid-playthrough. Sometimes they have conflictions about that because some will tell you it's safe to uninstall mid-playthrough, but mod authors like Be Very Very, for example, if you go ahead and select continue right here, they will take and tell you not to do that, and I do. See here, everything is off. It can't even list everything. I'm going to select no on this. It's giving me the warning about this and asked if I want to continue. I'm going to say yes. Now, you'll see there is my level 450. But in any case, that I do know what I'm doing. So if I test and I trace something back that I found the issue that it was caused by a particular mod, and it wasn't the manner in which that I did it, because error-wise, of 149 other mods, one of these should cause me the same issue then for what I've just done. However, here we are. You'll notice that the color is vanilla, but I want you to take a look at something. See the sky there? That is still pretty as sky. That's because that is baked into my save file. Pretty as sky, uploaded also by Moore's Umbra, was not the issue. I tested it, ruled it out. It, for me, was perfectly fine. The mod in question that I was talking about, Wonder of Weathers, running in-game, runs perfectly fine, and it's a gorgeous mod. I really do like it. The issue was from disabling it to test something mid-playthrough. Here, let me show you, let me show you my weapons here. Well, keep in mind my apparel really, look how little I have. Just want to prove that this is pretty much vanilla with the exception of, oh, even Lydia, yeah. The outfit that she would normally have, of course, because of the mod, thanks to RL Cool J. All the creations, all gone. The only things that remain, any possible active effects on my character, that sky is baked into the save file, so disabling the mod didn't clear that out of there, because I didn't do it in the correct manner, I guess. Well, obviously I didn't, but just want to show you. And again, the only mod that's active, because I have to have it now. If I don't, I can't. It will corrupt my save. So this is active. I could not shut this off, but everything else is off. And you'll see I'm in. So this is just to prove that, yes, there was an issue with the mod in my own experience. I do not know what other people's are. I know that you said in the comment that you had 70 people test it, they didn't have any issue with it. That's perfectly fine. Skyrim runs differently for different people on different platforms, on different versions. Hell, the PS4 Slim will play it better than PS4 Pro, and that's coming from a mod beta tester that told me that years ago. Any case, I am only sharing my own personal experience, and in my experience, that mod for me caused it, and is now a permanent part of my load order. As long as I do have it, and I have it enabled, it seems like, at least at the point of this recording, I can continue. However, if I disable it, then I get the save corruption. But to say that, well, it was definitely not the mod, and that it was something that I did like I did here, where I would never do this. This is the first time in all the years I've played I've ever disabled everything. But I was that damn certain that I know what I'm doing that I did this, just to prove a point. When I report something to my viewers for my own experience, I make it perfectly clear that they may not have the same experience. But I do have a responsibility to my viewers that if I'm aware of an issue that I had or that I get reports from several others, to let them know so that they can make the best possible choice for their game and their experience. The mod itself, I really like. And I'm glad I do, because it's now got to remain in my load order. I have to have it, otherwise I lose this character. But there is no doubt in my mind I trace the issue back to that mod. And there's no doubt in my mind that there are issues with these ports, and not just the ports alone. There have been issues with mods that have been on this platform for years. But with these ports, under the various names that you have uploaded under, and other mod authors, not just you, there have definitely been issues. That is why the creations page warns you to use creations at your own risk. I'm fully aware of the risks that come with modding, and I simply want to make my viewers aware of the same issue so that I can hopefully help them to avoid that issue. And I hope this proves that when I say that I tested and I found the cause of my issue, that I did. Thank you for watching. Take care.